if you're older, if you're a millennial, especially if you're a Gen X or a baby boomer, you sort of got to experience like the good version of America or the good version of New Zealand or Canada or whatever. But if you're a Gen Z, it's sort of you grow up and you're sort of instantly radicalized. Like you grow up and you're hearing things like all white people are intrinsically evil. We need more diversity and less white people. And you're hearing people tell you to not have children, but then also they're telling you that you need to replace your own population with other people because you don't have enough people and you're unable to afford a home because there's so many people and you maybe you want to start a family, but maybe even just the dating landscape is so bad right now because everyone's just sleeping around and no one's taking the stuff seriously. Like there's so many different things that sort of radicalize young conservatives into being like, I don't even care if it makes my life more difficult or whatever. I'm ready to actually fight for something because I just see the fact that, first of all, I have nothing to lose. And second of all, we won't have a country anymore, and my children won't be able to have a bright future unless we make sacrifices now to actually make change. And so that's sort of the attitude I'm seeing with a lot of Gen Z conservatives in America specifically. It's kind of hard to speak on Canada and I mean other Western countries too. Well, I think Europe is they're starting to push back really heavily against the immigration issue, but I think in Canada it's really difficult. It's kind of I don't want to say it's like hopeless in Canada, but really it's so much worse than any other country I see. At least in Australia, there were giant protests against mass migration. And I mean that seemed to be pretty successful. Like there's like sort of like a powerful sentiment there. I don't know what it is, but in Canada, like so many people are very upset about the immigration issue, but it's all behind closed doors. Everyone's terrified in Canada of saying anything. There's no one really organizing or doing anything. And the Conservative Party, especially, is like, it's so bad. They're basically like, they're almost as bad as the Liberals on that issue, too. So it does sort of feel like a hopeless situation. And I'm hoping that does change and the young people in Canada maybe start to stand up for something. But I don't know.